trust me, it's the sanity. That's heredity. It's the family. We can let it be. Wish I pretended that my mom and dad are kicking me. But I love my dad, that motherfucker after me. My first words were good luck. Pass more gas up on a bearskin rug. Oh, but shut up. My mom will show you the photos yet. I do with everything better like a wear a pink sweater with the purpose with the prince, little bit of a dream take, and it's well known that I'll hop off stage with my cell phone. Take a drug code when everybody's near me. And shout out Rookie Mom till everybody hears me. I need a true and true with something new, but I think it's pretty like me. Yeah, my whole family loves me. My lovers tend to like me. I know my homies love me. My sisters love to hate me. The haters love to forget me. Don't people love me lately. I'm a percussionist. I never knew guitar. I know it's cheesy, but I'm starting like a superstar. It's easy, man. I'm hopping out a moving car. Call me Wheezy, cause I'm coughing at the hookah bar. And I don't do cigars, but I got hella game. I'll make a lady out of style and gel and cellophane. So you can yell my name. I'll make the band cry. Because they don't want a single never take a round trip. Because it's looking how we're picking out my outfit. And then I'm looking out the freaking down and how rich. And I like how I'm sitting. But looking out bigger. I'm going out on the rain and I'm from production. So I'm a character going up and I'm a party over who's going up. Backseat drivers and for my friend and coaster. Thank you. Appreciate it. What's going on? Hey, you guys, what's up? Hey, you guys, what's up over there? What's up over there? Hey, you guys in the other room, how's it going? Anybody here ever made a bad decision in their life, a bad choice? Anyone here ever made a bad choice and have been like, well, fuck it, I have no control over a decision that's already been made, so I'm going to choose not to regret that thing that was awful and I shouldn't be embarrassed of with my parents. Hopefully we'll never find out about it. Has anybody ever done that? Made the decision not to regret a regrettable decision? Me too. But if I could go back then, back then, if I could go back when, and step into the past, then I'd do it all again. If I could go back then, if I could go back when I was a stupid ass, I'd do it all again. I'm out of a weak chance, but I don't have a glass jaw. So much of explains on my sheepskin and back off. I'm trying to see on the blacktop, I'm used to something cool. Cause if my youth was too so crowded in the public schools where we used to love the rules. But it's currency with Percocets. When I showed up earlier, I can take you here in turtlenecks. There's no flex and you won't see this man out. The things that got us beat down, I'm gonna make this thing out. So let's just come hang out of you, I look like Mick Jagger. Trying to stand proud with that little kid swagger. The subtle hit factor on the baddest individuals. Cause I am into originals, no fucking pigeonholes. It's just me thinking it's a damn shame, dorks. Don't pop their pimples like they're champagne corks. The words are good cause then I didn't start. So I believe I never grew up in goddamn. day, but one day, I was slipping this truck, walked down this front deck, slipping that it was a runway. I'm thinking every Sunday, and if you need a sensei, the sexy dispensing. If I can't accept it, then you work a frenzy. So you can't have me with me, I'm a brand new family. The team is sending, and you the sensei. Cause you can make it friendly. You gotta be friendly, like that's me, and I'm about to see, and an awkward frenzy. Once in the parking lot, we're practicing anatomy. I was knocking elbows, so the music out the battery. Damn it, it was bad, but I'm not mad, I got my A. And if we got their names, it's over there for Super Bowl. And it was really late, but I'm gonna go on and see what we go to for the rules, Lord. I don't know quite where I'm going, but I'm on my way. I won't look over my shoulder, back at yesterday. I know that I'm getting older, a little more gray, but I won't turn my head. And I wonder what would Buddha do. And then, that's when I jump into my fruity little Subaru. See, some dudes will front, how do you do, mama? Because some women, they say moolah and say ooh la la. But I say woosa. Y'all don't smooch on muchachas who need mucha to mucha. I'm cool for like a futon out in Utah. I heard up in the Yukon. When hurting, I'll go back to herding wild yaks and boots on. Or cap a coop with coupons. But when you get... Babe, when you get that fupa like a dugong, like a I will treat you super duper, we can't do wrong. Cause beauty is like a dude who puts the moves on, then moves on. We're all moving as true pawns. We get chewed in the food chain, but we're all nude in the nude dawn. Brain screwed on with a plain birthday suit on. So let's graduate, human. Summa kumbaya, you johners. So you goners should do the 2 and 2 under the blue yonder, cause trying to fool the future takes too long. Thank you guys very much. Thank you for your wonderful sign. Wait, why don't we just incorporate this into the set? Why not? You have a place for it?
Watsky, turn it over!
Chukudi Hodge right now. Make some noise for Chukudi Hodge. It's upside down. Do you want it upside down? Yeah. There you go. Is that going to fuck up your drum playing? Boom. Can I do a poem for you guys? Okay, I will. Cool. What's up? What's your name? Huh? No, I wanted to know your name so I could shout your name the way you shouted my name. Harry Belafonte? Nice. Harry Belafonte, ladies and gentlemen. The man who sang Deo. That's pretty cool.
Chuck, no.
So someone said to me the other day, I've got a list. They did. A stranger said that I've got a subtle list and I should know that I sound a little stupid doing spoken word when all my words with S in them are spoken so absurd. Now I'm not upset, but it sucks. You know, to think that you're speaking normally for 2 decades and then suddenly, shucks, find out that your stuff sounds like a stanza of Severus Snape's toughest parcel tongue is pronounced by Daffy Duck. So I will say this. My subtlest is not sinful. Oh. Spirits among us. My subtlest is not sinful. Make some noise for Jay, our sound man in the back. My subtlest is not sinful. I'm not sorry Saturday, I'm not sorry Sunday, I'm spiritual, and when I speak, I celebrate the Sabbath 7 days a week. See, I've got special S-sauce smothered on my skull walls like a tossed salad, so silkscreen the cystine ceiling on my soft palate. I sing along with super scenesters reciting Sufjan Stevens songs in skinny jeans and dance salsa with soccer moms sneaking out in skimpy see-through sarongs. I will answer your questions in style with my sexy, subtly lisping, sparkling incisor smile. What's my surname? Watsky. My size? Stocky. My city? San Francisco. We can see my slow. See, I've heard some steamy stories of oral sex, but I'm not stretching to say this one time I made a lady climax by speaking an essay section of a Shakespeare sonnet in her split legs general direction. I scribble all S essays, I shred them and sprinkle the all S ashes. My speech doesn't give a spotted sea snow if it passes. I slip past straight F's to straight S's in my classes, cause my speech stays second semester senior status. So sick, 6th grade school kids call me Sofa King. I'm on tongue steroids, slamming with the Sammy Sosa swing so tight. I sleep upright in a small cell in Sing Sing and sail the 7 seas on Steve Irwin's Stingray while your speedboat's sinking. So, too soon, still, I know. But anyway, screw an SSOS, I'm straight SSS for Save Someone Standard, studied at the School of Savage Speech. Screw Stanford, I spit sexier than Summer Sanders, Sarah Silverman, Susan Sarandon, Sissy SpaceX, Sally Struthers, and Selena spooning in a 6-way same-sex all-S celebrity civil union. So, you can slander the gay lisp, and I will slip you a solid list of friends who lisp or no lisp will stomp, spit, stay pissed, and star all over on the racists. You can save the South Korean stereotypes, the Sambo shtick. The sexist shit is sickening, and if you suppose that your speech is normal, it's because your impediment is listening. Speak for those of us with something special, something that sets us aside. For my accent havers, my stammerers, my southerners, my northwesterners, and my stutterers, yes. I will spit it sick and stick to never skipping S, cause I was sucking on a soup spoon in a cycle with the sterling silver, simple, super stained, watching sisters each. Syllables don't make a stop against smooth. This is defensive run, succotash, isolate, awesome. See, there's no stopping this. I'm starting steps to speaking me, so see that I will not desist. I'm sorry if you don't like a subtle list, but you can simply suck on this. Thank you. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Hey, give it up for Nils Montan. He's our tour manager. He's the man. Nils, what's going on? Yep. Well, can I do another poem for you guys? I started doing spoken word poetry 10 years ago, and I truly love and believe in this art form. And for those of you guys who haven't explored all the great spoken word out there, spend a night YouTubing it, because there's so many amazing poets that I fell in love with, that inspired me, that I haven't heard yet, who are worth listening to. So I would just suggest either going to your local open mic or just getting on a computer and checking it out, because there's just so much great work out there, and I highly encourage it. So thank you guys for listening to my poems. Yeah, sure.
That's a sweet.
Will you share it with everyone? Do you have herpes? You swear you don't have herpes?
you give someone herpes, man, that's wrong. You know what? I know it's fucked up. Herpes doesn't go away. That's crazy. Every time you make out with someone, you make a huge decision for your future. I'm not showing, am I? I'm good? It's all good? I sent a drunk text message to God. Just wanted to let him know I was thinking about him. You serious? I'm going to take this opportunity to do a public service announcement saying that I appreciate you guys interacting, especially during the music. I appreciate it slightly less during the poetry because I'm trying to create this insane amount of tension with this amazing crafted gravitas stage persona that I have, and it's like deflating the air from a balloon a little bit. So thank you for your reservation for the rest of the poem. Appreciate it. So as I was saying, I sent a drunk text message to God, and I just wanted to let him know that I was thinking about him a lot, and to let him know that I'm stalking his church. I meant to type starting a church, but no one spells drunk text right, and sometimes I'm not sure what church God goes to in the first place. Last night, I sent out a whole bunch of embarrassing texts, and I copied them to everyone I know. I said, yo, what's going on? I was out sinning. Crawled into bed, the room is spinning, it's all in my head, I can't get to sleep, and the weight of the world is the weight of my sheets. Here's the great thing about my church. You keep your religion. Because my church is for those of us who grew up wishing we believed in an afterlife, and for those of us who are so close to God we could practically lean over and make out with her. I mean, my church is sick of bloody crusades to the march of drum corps. I'm starting a church that gets real pissed off and starts thumb wars. A church that gets Mondays off for religious reasons. A church that throws foam parties in elevators to learn about praise. The roof is on fire. We'll dance as it burns for 8 magical days. And no offense to Gideon Bibles, but my church goes into hotel rooms and fills the drawers to the top with chocolate pillow mints. At my church, if you choose to come to Sunday school, you don't learn about hell. Oh, hell no. You just eat Jesus and Jon Stewart-shaped potato chips and watch Chappelle's show. I mean, my church had 10 commandments, 5 precepts, and a workplace abuse handbook, but we partied really hard last weekend, and I think we left them at the restroom at Chuck E. Cheese. So now I just kind of go by a picture of a heart that I found in a bar napkin. My church, it hung out with your mama last night, and I gotta say, the creator is a beautiful woman. She's got daughter tattooed on her left bicep and son on her right. My church is at the center of the planet, and it has the most amazing stained glass windows. You know, the glass is the floor of the ocean, and the colors are when you look up and you see blue, and a manatee, and a dugong, and a vampiroteuthis, which is that fish at the bottom of the ocean that's got a little light bulb on its head, and you see another manatee, and you see a fucking iceberg, and you see Tony Montana. What's up, Tony Montana? By the way, Tony Montana comes to my church and forgets he left his Coke in the car. We play Stairway to Heaven on Hendrix's broken guitar. My church gets fucked up on communion wine. And then asks lampposts to be our Valentine. My church bar hops together. And at my church, if you suicide bomb yourself to smithereens, you still get 17 virgins in a room to yourself. But you and 17 virgins have to go and play Star Fox together. My church got beat up by the skateboard kids for being a rollerblade kid, but rolled to school the next day on 1 skate and 2 crutches, true to the fight, with the fist in the air, screaming, "Foo Booters unite!" My church can feel its pulse in its fingertips, has 3 stomachs because our fear is hard to swallow, but love always has room. I mean, my church, it has this full-ass love bladder, and it always has to go to the bathroom. There are drawbacks, of course. You know, my church will not resurrect your dead hamster, play for keeps, wear Versace, give out baby Jesus Tamagotchis. I'm not Jesus Christ, but I can turn water into Kool-Aid. And I'm not Jim Jones, but my church is like totally a cult, and everyone drinks the Kool-Aid, and everyone dies! That possibility, because my church kind of makes you scared. I'm talking I don't know if you know them, but like those waves of fear, like you're lying at bed at night, you pull the covers up to your neck and your blanket is a tsunami of terror. You start hyperventilating, thinking about how you're getting older way faster than your dreams are getting accomplished, about how skinny your arms are, or how fat your tummy is, or about how much it's going to suck to eventually lose this power to think about all of the amazing things we do at our church.
Watsky!
Slightly inappropriate. Don't fall asleep yet. Contrary to popular belief, that is not where dreams get accomplished. The body of Christ is your body. The body of Buddha be your body. Your body be usable. Your body be suitable. Your body be beautiful. You don't need anything different. Don't delete your text messages. You might read them over on Sunday morning with a pounding headache and have a religious experience. Thank you. Thanks for letting me do my poems. We're back to the music section of the night. I'm going to do kind of a music hybrid thing, but from now on, feel free to make as much noise as you want. Can you guys make some noise so I know that you're still out there? I know it's asking a whole hell of a lot to ask people to not talk during a concert. It's kind of like oxymoronic at a concert, so I appreciate you guys letting me do that and being so respectful. It's very, very nice of you. So, this is some emo shit. We're just gonna do some emo shit. Can we be emo with you guys real quick?
You don't cheer when you're emo! Yahtzee! Not too emo.
It's pretty emo. But then we'll be back to less, well no, there's like a couple more emo things. Because sometimes sensitivity is alright, you know? I'm gonna make a case for emo-ness right now. Emo-ness is important. Emo-ness is important because we're humans and a lot of times we spend energy running away from the things that scare us because it sucks to have to think about the things that scare us. But the fact of the matter is, if you let those things that scare you in, sometimes you realize that they should never scare you in the first place because you have no control over them whatsoever. And sometimes you also realize that if you let those things in, they make the present moment, which is the most important thing and the only thing we have control over, more heightened and more incredible because we realize that there are all these other things outside of our control. So emo-ness to me is sometimes about letting that shit in and, you know, it's not about mascara and black fingernails and stuff. Although it could be if that's what you're into. 3 gentlemen just left. It's alright. The brony exodus.
Oh, yeah!
Ghosts must feel like they're visiting their old high schools. They don't recognize any of these new kids. The halls, they twist the same, but there are all these odd new posters on the walls. When I'm trying to get to bed, I start thinking about endings. And instead of simply counting trying to sleep, I end up counting down, sacrificing sheep. At parties, I wander from room to room, not sure what I'm supposed to be looking for. I think I'm supposed to find another person here. But when I smoke too much weed, I get paranoid that every pair of eyes is glued to me. Because maybe they are. And I'm not crazy. And the spirit of every bastard, whoever had a drink in this room, is back for old time's sake. And there's a million of them. And they're having their own drinks beside us, and they're staring, thinking, look at all those lonely, solid people. Pretending to check their cell phones. Distracting themselves so they don't make any mistakes. Grandma lived 99 years and never learned to drive. At the end of her life, she didn't know one person left her own age. God's a bully and he makes it rain dodgeballs. You could stand off in the corner and you might last a little longer. But you'll never win that way.
Go to my laundry, those dogs are right behind me. Get lost me, so far to me. Those freaks will always find me. Who are they? What is this? I mind my own damn business. Always there to remind me all about their flying days. The scientists prove that we're all gonna die. They got charts and equations of how and why. You did not invite them. Now they need out, but they hear jingle. We're all gonna die. Scientists prove that we're all gonna die. They got charts, equations, the how and why, including non-environment. Now they need out, but they hear jingle. We're all gonna die.
You tell me a little vodka can kill me? How do I even know it's there? I mean, it's so still you could see right through it. Well, you can see through me too, so the ghost and I'm here. You know because you can feel me. And that makes sense, because I'm too fucked up to be skeptical right now. I mean, you get drunk, and you start believing in things like shapes, and even better shapes, and like a night with some stranger's gonna make you happy. The only people brave enough for suicide are the cowards. We're all looking out of the corner of our eyes for where to go next. Like, this party fucking sucks, bruh! There's gotta be a better party somewhere. The ghosts know we're thinking like chumps. They know it's not important who we go home with tonight. Partly because ghosts can't generate friction so they can't have sex. But also because if you look around, this is the greatest party ever. I mean, look, Ben Franklin is making out with Marie Curie in the corner. That is freaking classic. Reagan is doing his falling out the window bit again. You have never seen smoke rings until you've seen Genghis Khan hit a hookah. And sometimes if you ask real nice, Chris Farley will even let you use him as a vaporizer bag. Our eyes are little projectors. Life's a